Hello everyone and welcome back to another video covering Fortnite's unused content. So without any delay, let's begin starting with the other early version of Fortnite's crew service. While the annual pass is pretty well known if you're into unused Fortnite content, this version I myself haven't even heard of until recently. It's called the Fortnite Club, and it's a more finalized version of the Fortnite crew, with it being a monthly subscription and giving 1,000 V-Bucks, and it would also give cosmetics every month. But the skins given via the club would have been purchasable 1 month after the club members got it for 1,500 V-Bucks. Next up we have an early trailer for Chapter 5 Season 2. I will let it play and then I will go over the differences.
Am I an angel or a devil?
So the differences are the lineup of characters on the boat is slightly different, with Headhunter Prime using the camo style being in place of Bright Bomber. And the boat in the beta trailer is smaller than the final one, the boat being made of metal instead of wood. The differences in this shot include: the terrain leading up to Mount Olympus is lacking all the greenery, the Mount Olympus statue is way smaller than the final version and it's missing its wings, the building to the right is completely different to the final one, the sound that plays when Aphrodite flies by is the one used by the Bombs Away glider, the lights near the bridge are not present in the early version, the building to the right of Mount Olympus is missing the waterfall, the rocks are missing in the earlier version, the mountain that the Mount Olympus statue is on is way smaller. The differences in this shot include: Aphrodite's wings use an early model, the Mount Olympus statue is still missing its wings, last time I mentioned that, the waterfall on the right is missing in the beta trailer, the building on the far left is partially floating, the rocks and greenery is not in the beta trailer, the torches near the entrance to Mount Olympus have smaller pillars holding them up in the beta trailer, the walls have less detail on them in the beta trailer, the sword that the statue of Mount Olympus holds is longer and held differently. The mural is missing in the beta trailer, the building's textures are unfinished. The main differences here are: the roof everyone is standing on is using placeholder textures, Medusa is in the default pose, the chains of Hades' chains are missing, Cerberus is holding his shotgun slightly different, Poseidon is in a different pose, Hades is holding his chain of Hades differently, Zeus is in a different position. Aphrodite's eyes are blue in the beta trailer, her wings are glowing red, Aphrodite is more pale than her final version, Cerberus is missing his VFX. The color scheme is different in the old title card, the logo behind the text has a lightning bolt going through it in the old title card, the patterns near the edges of the title card is completely missing, the text is bigger than the final version, the logo's lines behind the text are thicker in the old version. Aphrodite is completely missing in this shot with Kari being in place of Aphrodite, the wings of Icarus are missing its textures. The Meowskull statue's ball is missing its texture, the roof the player is standing on in the beta trailer is using placeholder textures, the windows on the center building are different, the floor in the middle of the staircase is missing its patterns, the railing near the staircase leading out of Mount Olympus is different. The banners on the right building are missing, there is an Ascender and beta trailer that got removed in the final, the end pieces on the roof of the far left building are bigger and missing their textures in the beta trailer. The Stygian dash has different effects in the beta trailer. The shot seems to be in a different spot of the underworld. Hades is in his default style instead of his immortal form. The floors use an early texture in the beta trailer. The water around the Hades statue is normal water instead of Stygian water. The Hades name is missing its effects. The windows are different in the beta trailer. The two banner in the back are removed in the final version. The statue that's holding something has a red VFX instead of green. Part of the roof is missing in the beta trailer. The center of the reticle for the chain of Hades is green in the beta trailer. The Stygian water glows way more in the beta trailer than in the final version. The roof on the building is missing the pillar behind the end piece in the beta version. The railing on the bridge is missing the end pieces alongside there being a pillar on the bridge that's not present in the final version. There's a torch on the wall that's not present in the final version. There's another pillar in the distance that's not present in the final version. The chains of Hades pull sound is different. There's a cage that is not present in the final trailer. The cage uses an early model. There is less Stygian water on the floor than the final version. The Stygian dash audio is different and so are the effects. The text is missing its effects. Metis is absent in this shot with the Darkheart skin being in her place. Darkheart is also using the Harmony emote instead of the Serpentine summoning emote. The shot is in a different spot. The Gatekeeper shotgun seems to have an early design with the light blue parts being green in the beta version. The text effects are missing in the beta version. There are two big torches held up by pillars that are not present in the final version. There is no rubble on the floor in the beta version. The statue with Stygian water pouring out is positioned differently. The Gatekeeper shotgun's reticle is missing two dots. The scrapped golden apple item is present in the beta trailer. The text effects are missing. The shot seems to be at a different spot than the final version. The Huntress DMR has a different shooting sound. The beta trailer has no rubble on the floor. The building on the right has missing torches in the beta version. The floor below is also missing a torch in the beta version. The building on the right is bigger in the beta version. The beta trailer has no rubble on the floor. The building on the right has missing torches in the beta version. The floor below is also missing a torch in the beta version. The building on the right is bigger in the beta version. Korra does not get any text with her name on it in the beta trailer. Poseidon's name is completely different in the beta trailer. The text effects are missing in the beta version. Aphrodite is in the place of Discotheque Manic in the beta trailer. Hades is in the place of Odyssey in the beta trailer. Medusa is in place of Potassius Peels in the beta trailer. The Mount Olympus stone statue is in a different position. Love Ranger is in the place of Zeus in the beta trailer. The sword the statue holds is using a placeholder model. The text introducing Zeus is missing its effects. The building on the top right is using placeholder textures. The building on top left is missing its textures. The building on the right is also missing its textures. The bridge's arch is bigger in the beta trailer. The decorative bush on the bridge is missing in the beta trailer. There's a grass patch on the left on the platform the building is on. The trees use a different model in the beta version. The top part of the building uses placeholder textures. The walls in the rock are missing their textures. The bridge walls are also missing their textures. The trees outside of Olympus are placed differently. This shot is in a different part of Mount Olympus. The Headhunter Prime skin is in the place of Bright Bomber. The Ageless is in place of Skull Trooper. Ripley is in the place of Atlantean Fish Stick. Kari is in the place of Hope. The thermal scope uses a different reticle in the beta trailer. And lastly for this trailer, let's go over the changes to the key art. Zeus is in a different position and he is holding his SMG the other hand in the beta key art. Aphrodite is holding the Warforged assault rifle in the beta trailer and she is also positioned differently. Her wings are also red in the beta key art. The Harbinger SMG has early textures in the beta key art. Hades is positioned differently. The Chains of Hades uses an early model. The Chains of Hades VFX is not present in the beta key art. The floor on the right is completely missing in the beta key art. Cerberus is positioned differently in the beta key art. Poseidon is also positioned differently in the beta key art. And that's all of the notable differences in this early trailer. Next up we have an early key art render for Chapter 5 Season 1. For the first one, some notable differences include, Peter Griffin is using his default style, Nisha has no textures and is in Montague's place, Oscar has his hand positioned differently, Solid Snake is positioned differently, Hope is missing her textures, Valeria is positioned differently and has no textures, Vengeance Jones is in a different position and has early textures. The car in the key art is different than the final version. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode.